Good morning, my friends. How are you? I'm making sure we're live. I'm adjusting my apron because I'm not really good at wearing these aprons. They get all tangled up. I love it. It gives me a pocket, and who doesn't love a good pocket? I'm Diane, your hostess for Coffee and Create. We are live here at Two Girls Treasure. We're at the PD State Farmers Market in Florence, South Carolina, conveniently located right off I-95 in Florence. Come on over and visit with us. You see the Christmas village behind me? It's waiting for you. We have a couple of technicalities this morning that I've been trying to work out, so I'm sorry for delaying, but I think we've got most of them worked out. At least I've got my volume down where we can work through. I'm going to click that and make sure that we are on the website, and I'm going to turn this camera on if it will let me, because I don't want you to miss anything we're doing. And in order to do that, let me click this button. Don't go away. Don't go away. Let me allow permission. Now you're going to see the camera backwards for just a really quick second. Poof. And then it's going to be right. Look. See this little table right here? You see this pretty little rusty angel right here? And you see all this rethunk junk goodness? Guess what we're gonna do? I know you've seen me do it before. Say hello if you've come in. I am so sorry to delay. We lost our connection with our switcher player. What does that mean? It means if you're watching on our website so that you can purchase the products that we're using from the Coffee and Create collection, it was disconnected. And I played the tech genius this morning and I fixed it. I've got a couple of things I want to show you. If I'm out of frame for just a second, I'm surrounded by all the things today. Good things too. Like this. Let me go this way. Holly Glaze. Holly Glaze. Free prep with purchase. If you have not seen the video I shared of the Whitlow family singing their own versions of Rethunk Junk Christmas, you need to, after this video is over, make sure you click on those videos. And they are such a talented Von Trapp family, the Von Whitlows, and they have conjured up some wonderful Christmas for us to listen to. Brenna, Merry Christmas. Thanks for being here this morning. They sing, they dance, they write songs, and they do it all together, play musical instruments. But because they have, Holliglaze will save you $12 on your purchase of $50 or more. And because that's not enough, I'm out of frame, I'm back in with your $50 or more purchase today. And today only. Maybe tomorrow. But through the supply that I have of these awesome Rethunk Junk bags and the Rethunk Junk gift items I have, so the first 10 purchases will not only receive this fabulous Rethunk Junk shopping bag with gift to put your paint in, but in January, February, when you bring this bag back, you will save on all your Rethunk Junk purchases. I'm going to set that to the side. I will remind you of it frequently. And we are not on our website, so if you cannot purchase from the collection while we're live today, that's okay. It's there. The discount is Holliglaze. It will save you $12. Saltwash is a very real thing. We've had it for quite some time. I love it. If you have a surface that is imperfect and you hate to sand, like me, Saltwash can save you. If you have a surface that you want texture and real depth and definition, Saltwash is your friend. This, my friends, is a rusty finish featuring all the colors I could put my hands on. I love the rustic look you can get when you mix Rethunk Junk paint colors with Saltwash. We are joining our friends and fellow retailers from Rethunk Junk every day this week. Yesterday was Sherry MacArthur at noon live on the Rethunk Junk main page. She will be there again today. Wednesday, join Danny Martin from High Cotton Decor out in Arkansas as she presents a fabulous project that I personally adore. And then on Thursday, join the queen of all things Rethunk Junk, Laura Von Whitlow, as she presents Saltwash. And then on Friday, we're going to finish what we started here today. So let's get after this. Saltwash comes in 3 different sizes. It is a powdered substance, powdered, and it's an additive. Do not open the can with your face over it. It is an all-natural substance, but it is also a powder that you don't want to breathe in. You've seen me use it before. It's got a little measuring cup in the larger size. I'm going to use my Saltwash mixing cup for my base color, the one I'm going to use the most of. Then I'm going to kick over to my fancy little 9-ounce clear cups because I'm going to mix several colors with Saltwash in different consistencies. Once I do that, you'll understand why on Friday afternoon. Because the thing about Saltwash is real simple. When you start, it looks like a hot dang mess. It looks like nothing you want anything to do with. It does. But once you put all the elements together, this is like mad science painting all in one can. And when you partner it, let me show you these. When you partner it with Rethunk Junk paint products, look what you can do. It is really simply amazing. It is. I'm going to share the screen with my project piece. One of the things I always tell you we have to do when using Rethunk Junk paint products is prep. One of the things we always do when we bring in vintage furniture here at Two Girls Treasure is we clean it. We either use straight white vinegar because it cleans and disinfects, or we use Thieves because it cleans and disinfects and smells a little bit better than the vinegar. But there are times when we get a piece of furniture like this that no matter what we put on it, it is beyond the clean. That's where our Saltwash obsession comes in. I'm going to move these paints out of the way. I'm going to show you the side of this table. It's stained. It's just stained with age and dirt. And we've cleaned this, and it does not want to be clean. It does not want to be clean and pretty anymore. Look at this tabletop. That's just bad, y'all. That's just bad. But you can sand it, you can strip it, you can paint over it. But if you really want to create something amazing, you go one step further. And today what we're going to do is start these tables on their journey to that one step further with Rethunk Junk paints and Saltwash. Let's get started. I'm going to put these containers up here. because I'm going to use multiple colors. If I mix too much salt wash, it's okay because I'm going to continue to use it. I have 2 of these tables to do. So I'm not going to mix too much. I have 2 tables to do. If you find that you have not used all of your salt wash mix, cap it with some press and seal or put it in a Ziploc bag. Spritz a little bit of water in it so that once you get ready to use it again, it's not dried out and crusty. If it's too thick, put a little bit of water in it. Rethunk Junk Paint is a water-based product, and Salt Wash accepts water. It's okay to do that. Our main color, and I'm going to show you this again because this is pretty inspiring. Let's go solo. Let's go here. And let me show you this again. You see that semi-sweet? You see that peacock feather blue? And you see that rustic clay? I see all of that and then some. I see all of that. We are going to create a multi-layer, multi-tonal, industrial rustic finish. Anybody who can give me a better way to say that, just type it in the comments. But that is the best definition of what we're getting ready to do today. I have my junky paint brushes because I'm not going to use my good paint brushes with salt wash. I do wash my salt wash brushes out. I really do. Cool thing is, just like Rethunk Junk Paint, you can wash this out. Now, if you wait too long, it's going to be really hard to do. But there is a way. There's always a way. I usually use hot water and Murphy's oil soap, and that gets the job done. I'm going to go from my semi-sweet right here to my, you can't see me, I can see me, but you can't see what I'm doing here because I clicked over to the little image again. I'm going to go to my rustic clay. Shake a shake. If you've let it sit, 1 good smack on the table or 2 good smacks on the table should open it up. But this is glued on. Bang a bang a bang. Let me put on a glove. I did some hefty work around the house yesterday afternoon and evening, and apparently my hands are tired, worn out, and not prepared to open a jar of paint this morning. I'm going to put my rubber glove on. That'll help the action. That'll be just like those fantastic jar openers. Let's go with the rustic clay, and I'm just going to pour it up. There we go. I need enough for 2 tables. There we go. That's my rustic clay. Love this color. Absolutely love this color. All right, now I want to base it in slate. I'm going to base this in slate. So most of the table will be slate. We're going to knock this on the table again. I'm so bad about not washing off the lids. I really am. I move too quickly. All right, and we're going to take our salt wash container, and I'm going up to that first line right there. The salt wash containers that we offer really don't cost that much. And the neatest thing about them are the measurement marks on the side, and on the other side, well, it's not a side because it's round, but you can see the different types of paint and your mixing ratios. So this is an acrylic, so we are going to go 1:1. Our ratio for our Rethunk Junk Paint to our salt wash is 1:1. We have approximately 8 ounces of paint in here. We're going to add 8 ounces of salt wash. How do we know what 8 ounces is? This is a 9-ounce cup. We're going to scoop until we're near the top. That's a lot of Saltwash. Now, that's the optimum mixture. If you want a little bit less chunky texture, mix a little bit less Saltwash. If you want a chunkier texture, mix a little more. This is one of the most subjective and amazing blends with Rethunk Junk paint you will ever experience. And dump it. Do not breathe that in. All right, next up, you know it's coming. Ha! Peacock Feather Blue. You saw that in there. I see 4 or 5 different colors. And not only are we going to use these colors with the Saltwash, come Friday, I'm going to show you how to finish up the rusty look, the rustic industrial look, without the Saltwash, using the same colors. All right, we have semi-sweet rustic clay, peacock feather, and our base of slate. Let's stop the mixing there, stop the insanity. I'm gonna cap my Saltwash because we don't wanna knock this over. And this is exactly why my lids glue themselves shut. The lids don't do it, I do. But we're gonna cap that so I don't knock that over. Little wipe of the fingertips, Saltwash mixing stick, and we're gonna mix this up. Now, I know I have not put my Saltwash in these 3. It's okay, don't panic. I wanna start right here. I wanna mix it up really well. I want you to see this from the beginning again, because in case you haven't caught hold of the hype and all of the excitement, Rethunk Junk Paint Company is now a distributor of Saltwash. I'm so excited because Laura Whitlow, I love you, but I told you so. This stuff is amazing. And with Rethunk Junk Paint, it becomes one of the most amazing products to use, to layer, to give your finishes a new look. And in the furniture flipping industry, isn't that what we're all trying to do, is find the new look? It's right here. It's right here. Follow us all week, all the retailers from Rethunk Junk Paint, as we show you a plethora of different ways to use this product. I'm going to set my paint colors to the side for the moment. I have my really worn out brushes. Look at these. These are tough right here. But I don't throw things away. I find a way to use them. So when your paint brushes are old, worn out, no good, not for anything, don't throw them away. They're good for Saltwash. Now let me move you in here so you can see this action happen. We're gonna go ahead and dump this Saltwash mixture. Now, this is not chunky thick. This has a little bit of liquidity to it still. I'm good with that. The beauty of this product is that you can mix it in any ratio you want. You can even mix it with water and spray it on your glass bottles and create a very chunky sea glass finish. I'm gonna mix this with the brush. Mix it gently. It is just like mixing your dry ingredients with your wet when you're doing your holiday baking. You just make sure you don't tump it out the side. Make sure you don't have any lumps, and make sure you have it mixed well. Scrape your sides, scrape your bottom, Get that paint mixed up with that salt wash. That is so cool. Let me kick you over to the single view for this section so you can see all the goodness that's happening here. There is my semi-sweet, dumped out, beautiful. All right, let's get with the program with rustic clay. Rustic clay is an amazing color, part of the 2022 Inspired by Nature collection. I'm gonna put a little bit more. There's our train. Hey train, buddy. Good morning. What would we do if we didn't have him? I'm gonna stir this. And we are scraping the sides. I really like using the paintbrush better, be honest with you. But I know the stick, it works just as good. I just like my paintbrush. It's a one stop, one cleanup. 4-man function, right? Keep scraping, get that pulled together. All right, there we go. And let's get some of this on here as well. Who paints like this? Well, you can if you mix up some salt wash. You can. And it'll be amazing when you do. All right, let's see. Semi-sweet, slate, and our rustic clay. The only thing we're missing is peacock feather. And I have rustic clay on my hands, so now I have it on the outside of my cup. It's okay, wipe it off. And let's get some salt wash in there. Are you still with me? Are you loving the opportunity to do something different? I always love to learn to do something different, and I absolutely love the opportunity to use salt wash with my Rethunk Junk paints. You can do furniture, you can do glass, you can do metal, you can do plastic. If you have a laminate surfaced piece of furniture that maybe you picked up on the cheap because nobody else wanted it, but it has damage. If you picked up a piece of furniture that has laminate damage to it, here's your saving grace right here. Here is your fix of all fixes right here in a cup. In a little 9-ounce plastic cup mixed up with Rethunk Junk paint. I don't think I stuck my elbow in the semi-sweet. I think we're good there. This one's a little thicker. Blobs of paint. Who does this? Who does this? We do. You know why? Because with Rethunk Junk paint products and salt wash, you can do this. And when you do, we're gonna have to tighten up some hardware here, aren't we? When you do, this is what you can create. An industrial, rustic finish that will save this table from the trash, that will give it a new life, and some of this furniture really just needs an amazing new life. This is a tribute to Amy Roberry's restoration hardware finish, but in salt wash and with a rustic flair, with a little bit of rusty edge to it. Because this poor table has lived a life. And with this, we can give it a new one. I'm gonna spread some of this rustic clay out a little bit more. Not trying to mix it, just putting the colors together in such a way that on Friday, when we get ready to put our last coat of color on here, you will see so much of this shine through. Now I'm going to do my edges. You know how I'm always telling you to watch your edges and ridges? Don't do it this time. Put that salt wash on there. Get those colors layered over layered. Let it live like that, because you know what? Once we put our top coat on this and then we sand it back, you will see something absolutely amazing, and this table will look nothing like what it started this life as. It's a nice little table. It's a put together. It's not an expensive piece, but it's okay. Somebody will love the look. If you're a furniture flipper, you know rustic is still a thing, and it is not a bad thing. And if you have a way to create a rustic finish easily and inexpensively, you would do it, wouldn't you? Layer over layer over layer, all the colors, all the things. Thank you, Gay. You know I love my color. Look at that. But once we finish putting all this color on both these tables and this dries and we texture over it, oh. Now, this has salt wash mixed in. It should not be smooth. It should be chunky and uneven, because we're going for a chippy thing, right? So as this starts to tack up, I'm going to pull some paint and I'm going to do my sides. As this starts to tack up a little bit, we're going to do a meringue thing with it. We are. Because that is what will give us the undercoat that creates our texture. All of this, and you don't have to do the whole thing. I like lay my paintbrush sideways and tink-a-tink. There's texture in there. There's texture in that paint. So as it dries, it'll come toward the surface. Remember, I've always told you, trash will always come to the surface of your dried, or finished paint. The trash will always rise to the top. And I'm not calling salt wash trash, but it's a foreign object in your paint product, right? It's not supposed to be there. The paint's supposed to be there. But now we have some chunky texture going on. And this has to dry. And there's a lot of paint on there. Look at all that. There's a lot of paint on there. And look at that finish. What did we do? Come Friday, I'll show you how we do this. And not only will I show you on the top, but you see all those spindles right there? What in the world? We got to do those too. We do. I'm going to drop this one down to the side, because that's going to take a minute to dry. And look, we have another one. But let's not start on the top of this one. Let's come over here on the side, because how do you do this with your first coat? It's tough, isn't it? Not really. Let me show you how. Let me get my slate, all right? I'm gonna get another brush because I used this one to move my color. Not a big deal, but I'm gonna grab another brush and I'm just gonna put slate on in different places, in different ways. It does not have to be in smooth strokes. This is Saltwash, and the object here is texture. Texture and color. You want me to show you those pieces again? Now I'm even gonna do the underside here, y'all. I'm funny like that. I'm going to create my texture as I'm going. That'll save me an extra step on these sides. Hit those spindles. Let's get some slate up in here. And I'll hit the edge. Probably shouldn't because now I can't flip it, but 2 times. Not hard, is it? Not hard. Very easy to work with. And how did Sherry call it? It's like some painting voodoo magic. The marriage between Rethunk Junk Paint and Saltwash creates a finish that is so durable. I can't help but wonder if you could do a bed liner with this stuff. You know, it's like that. It is like that. Now there's some slate. Let's move over here and let's get some of this semi-sweet in here. Put that color on. Mix it in different places. You don't have to mix it up. Just put it in. Give it a little bit of squishy squishy and let it live. Mad scientist painting. I call it that because there's no rhyme or reason that anyone can tell you it's right or wrong. You just do it. You do what looks right to your eye, and it'll be correct. It'll be the way you want it. Go with what your mind and your heart tells you the colors should look like, or get a picture if you need a point of reference. Remember, I showed you one at the beginning. Let me kick it back over. I want to show you again. There's your semi-sweet. There's your peacock feather blue. There's your rustic clay. I added a couple of different colors here. I have bluebirds sitting in wait. I do. I also have, I have a color we mixed, and it is a Cloverfield and sunflower blend that we'll use. It's a beautiful green because once we finish and we get ready on Friday, so I'm not sure that the shopping cart is working on the website. If it is, you will be able to buy any of the colors you see that you want to work with a $50 or more purchase. Use your coupon code HOLOGLAZE. I know that's backwards. No, it's not. HOLOGLAZE. Free prep with $50 purchase. Free prep that saves you $12. And don't forget this. The first 10 people that make their $50 purchase get this bag with our Christmas gift. And then January, February, we will use those bags for returning customer discounts. The entire month of January, the entire month of February. And we might do some things in March. Who knows? I'm just gonna pat some rustic clay in here with my stick. We're stick painting now. Shoot, yeah, look at that. And we're going to top it off with some beautiful peacock feather blue. We're going to do the same thing here that we did over on the other table. Are you ready for it? I am, because I love these color combinations So industrial, so different. The next different thing in the furniture flipping world is the ability to create texture and tone just like this. Easy. You have the paint products. You just need to add your Saltwash. If you don't have Saltwash, it's okay. Come get it. Your Rethunk Junk authorized retailers are now carrying your Saltwash. We have been carrying Saltwash and using it for a long time now. It's okay. I am so thankful that Laura and Tom stepped on the Saltwash crazy train and agreed with us that this makes an amazing opportunity for all of us as furniture refinishers and flippers and artistic restorers of pieces that no one wants to love anymore. I'm going to tamp this out just a little bit. Love it. Love what this does. I'm going to continue to listen to Christmas music over here at Two Girls Treasure. And I'm going to wait for all of your orders to come flying through the door online. And then I'm going to box them up and ship them out to you. Don't forget that your Rethunk Junk paint products ship for a flat rate. And while we are featuring Saltwash this week, in combination with your Rethunk Junk purchases, if we are shipping, your Saltwash will ship with your Rethunk Junk at no additional charge. How about that? And that's a big deal because y'all, those big jars of Saltwash are not light. They are full up. How about that? Let's do this. Ta-da, here I am. And I only have just a little bit of paint on my fingers. That's normal. A little bit of paint on my glove. I needed the glove so I could open the jar because I did some really heavy duty industrial work at home yesterday evening and wore my old bones and fingers and hands out. You believe that, don't you? Y'all, Saltwash is an amazing product. You know how much I love Rethunk Junk. I have my authorized retailer pin. I have my baby, it's cold outside, so let's stay in and paint pin. I have every color and every product that Rethunk Junk manufactures in stock, waiting for your next project. And I have plenty of Saltwash in 3 different sizes, large, medium, and sampler size, waiting for you to try it out. So make sure you tune in to Rethunk Junk's main page. I'll share the links with you. Today at noon, Sherry will do her second live. She started yesterday. You still have time to catch part 1. And tomorrow, Danny Martin will do an amazing finish that I'm prayerful that that's the finish she's going to show us tomorrow because she did a knockout piece of furniture. Wait to see that. And then on Thursday, Laura Whitlow, the queen of all things Rethunk Junk, will show us her take. Now, she's a new user, and that's kind of neat because Sherry's used it, I've used it, Danny's used it. Laura is new to Saltwash and Rethunk Junk. I can't wait to see what she can create. But if you have any fear of using Saltwash, just know this. The Queen of Rethunk Junk is going to use it first time live on the air Thursday, 3 o'clock. Don't miss that. And Friday, come back at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on the Rethunk Junk main page, right here on Facebook. I don't think we can do both. We'll do the Rethunk Junk main page, we'll do our website, and you will see how we can finish this table after we've layered all these different colors mixed with Saltwash. You're gonna love it. I can't wait to show you, and I hope to see you Friday at 3 o'clock. You can come by the store and we'll prop you up a chair and you can sit and watch with us if you want to. I have some chairs I need to finish putting white paint on, and those are going to be ready for someone special for a Christmas dinner. And there's all kinds of stuff going on here at Two Girls Treasure. Come on over. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. until 6 p.m. Get those last minute unique Christmas gifts. Get a gift card, get an e-card, get your Rethunk Junk paint products, and a bag. Hologlaze, free prep with purchase of $50 or more in the first 10 customers. Today-ish, we'll get the Rethunk Junk bag with a Christmas gift and something to put your Rethunk Junk paint products in. I'm Diane Pruitt. We are live here at Two Girls Treasure in Florence, South Carolina, located at the PD State Farmers Market right off I-95 on Highway 52 in Florence. Stop in your travels this season, stretch your legs, look around, and find something unique and special for the people you love for Christmas. Thanks so much for being here for Coffee and Create, y'all. I can't wait to finish these, and I will look forward to seeing you so we can do that together. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks for being here.